Observe in its natural habitat the Pipa Pipa, more commonly known as the Surinam Toad. The Surinam Toad is similar in appearance to a mottled brown leaf and is almost completely flat. Its feet are broadly webbed, with the front toes having small star-like appendages. Specimens of close to 20 centimeters in length have been recorded, although 10 to 13 centimeters is a typical size. The Surinam toad has minute eyes, no teeth, and no tongue. The natural habitat of the Pipa Pipa is the subtropical or tropical moist lowland forests, subtropical or tropical swamps, freshwater marshes, and intermittent freshwater marshes. It is found in Bolivia, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, French Guyana, Peru, Surinam, Trinidad and Tobago, and Venezuela. It is threatened by habitat loss.
In the wild, the animals space themselves using calls to communicate location and distance. Pipa Pipa are usually quiet and still, resting on each other without disturbances. They lie on the bottom, returning to the surface for air, generally every half hour. They do not leave the water voluntarily. Initially, the young have trouble diving and remain near the surface of the water. They can immediately begin snapping at food. After 1 month, they are capable of swimming and diving as practiced adults.
Males use a series of rapid clicking sounds as a mating call. Unready females quiver in order to reject the attempts by a male to mate. After reproduction, the male and female separate. During the reproductive process, the male grasps the female from above and around the waist in inguinal M plexus. The female initiates vertical circular turnovers while they are together. The male clasps the female with his forelimbs, wrapped in front of her hind limbs, and they raise off the floor of the stream or pond and swim to the surface of the water to get air. At the top of the arc, they flip. Now floating on their backs, the female releases 3 to 10 eggs, which fall onto the male's belly. Completing their arc, they flip to their original position, bellies to the ground. The male now loosens his grip and permits the eggs to roll onto her back, while he simultaneously fertilizes them. This spawning ritual is repeated 15 to 18 times. Roughly 100 eggs are laid and fertilized. The eggs adhere only to the female's back, possibly due to a cloacal secretion. They do not stick to the male's belly, nor to other eggs already on the female's back. In the hours after fertilization, the eggs sink into the female's skin. Skin grows around the eggs, which become enclosed in a cyst with a horny lid. During development, the young grow temporary tails, which are apparently used in the uptake of oxygen. After 12 to 20 weeks, the young emerge as tailless flat frogs, shaped like their mothers, except that they are only 2 centimeters in length. They are, however, fully developed except for bifurcation of the lobes on the fingertips. The young generally emerge from their pouches under their own power, however the mother can exert pressure that will force the young to emerge. In the aquarium environment, the mother doesn't eat her young even if they come close to her mouth or touch her. Unfortunately, this remarkable species is on the endangered species list and may soon die out. Provided we do not protect this primarily peaceful population, the Pipa Pipa will permanently perish.